I am here with the infamous Arun Gulani. Can I say that?
Why infamous?
Well, to me, Arun, you're beyond famous, so I take it to be a positive to say infamous. Is that okay with you?
I think we are privileged, more than the word, privileged to do what we do, to follow our heart, to be able to share podiums and tend to inspire people. So, absolutely.
And Arun, you and I are known for our external outerwear, these great suits that we wear, also for contributions to the community. But off camera a moment ago, we were talking about the depth within us that is so much more important, or at least it's the foundation of all these external contributions. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
So, I lead my life very simple, man. I just follow my GPS. I believe all of us are born with an internal compass that guides you to success, but people distort that in trying to become like others.
Yeah.
So I call this GPS, and in surgery, you'll find this funny, but it's called Gulani Planning System. When surgeons come to see my work and how I stage surgeries, how we correct complications, I call that the correct sequence. You can't do some surgery and then reverse and turn back and do another surgery. It's a sequence has to be correct direction. If you look at life backwards, you can look at every sequence, how it took you forward. If you remember, decades ago, I had seen you in those things, and I would always come and shake your hand, and proud of you. And today, look at how iconic your jackets are. Look at how your company has grown. So that sequence led you somewhere. It's just like everything we do or I do. I don't follow any book, no consultant, because I believe, we've come this far doing things. Now you have a feel for what's north, and you keep going. Even my office has to be beautiful the way I've designed it. Like you said, this is an extension, whether fashion designing being my other passion, equal passion. It translates to my eye surgery. I want everything to be perfect, elegant, symmetrical, beautiful. But I feel, as eye surgeons are looking at this interview from our today, I want us to all realize how privileged we are. Just being an eye surgeon is such a high peak. How many people got that privilege? Why fall from that pedestal? That's my simple message. And then you're a surgeon. What an opportunity to change lives. But get in tune with the patient. How did it change their lives? That's the part that should addict you. I call it addiction. I have like a patient 6 p.m. She said she's a national ballroom dance champion. I finished her surgery. She's seeing after all these years, and she said, "Doc, 5:30 p.m. after my office is nearly finished. Doc, can I do a dance with you?" I'm like, I don't dance at that time. And she's this national champ. So sure. And she put it live on TikTok.
Yeah.
To me, it's okay. I trust my patients because they trust me. It's a bilateral relation.
I also want to talk about some of your amazing techniques today. You've gone from LASIK to laser plastique, from cataract surgery to lensoplastique, from corneal surgery to corneoplastique. Tell me about these different techniques.
So laser plastique is over 3 decades of my honing all my 40 refractive techniques to a procedure which underscores my desire that every eye surgeon should be a refractive mindset. Even a retina surgeon, I want him to think, can I land this patient not only with a flat retina, but with zero astigmatism? My buckle shouldn't induce myopia. I want him to think that way. So this technique that I've come up with, it's actually a surface laser technique. And very simply put, it has no risk of LASIK, no pain of PRK, no drama of smile. In other words, I am making it universal for doctors to adapt to this technique, which I've been using for normal myopia and far-sighted astigmatism, and full range of abnormal corneas, irregular corneas, scarred, keratoconus, RK corneas. Corneoplastique is my realm for how to artistically correct corneal problems without transplants. Take the patient straight to vision.
I feel like you really do have the soul of an artist. Do you think in some ways you're more artist than clinician?
If you keep looking at cataract as cataract and you did 100 cases, that is not satisfaction. You had 100 glasses of wine all day. It's toxic. You'll throw up.
Yeah.
Plus, you didn't enjoy any glass. You take a wine and you twirl it in the sunset and you then sip it. That's intoxication. So 5 o'clock when I leave my institute, I'm intoxicated with the love I've received, the love I've given, the performance I've given to patients who come from all over the planet. So what I tell young surgeons or new surgeons, of course also those who are trained already, is if you can just raise your mindset, you'll automatically become a great surgeon. The way things are taught, I think, is incorrect. It's you do 100, 200, 1,000 cases, you'll be a better surgeon. No, you'll be a better technician.
Right.
But to be a better surgeon as an artist, mindset has to be very high. Yes, you're human, you can make a mistake, but aim for perfection. I spend 6 hours, as you know, on Sundays before patients fly to me on Monday.
Yes.
I'm meditating with all their notes from their surgeons, data. So when I see them, it's not like I'm this hoity-toity doctor because they've flown for me. I've really prepared for them. And this is my other theory. The universe conspires for you. It makes arrangements for you once you're dedicated to a focus. You don't have to go out peddling and pushing anybody. Just be in your focus, and the world will conspire to make you successful, what that definition is.
That's very interesting. I tend to think of it ever so slightly differently, but still in the same wavelength, that the universe gives you hints, but you have to be in tune with that way of life to pick up on those hints.
In tune and open funnel.
Yeah.
Another patient, I listened to my patient, he taught me this. He said, doctor, I've tried to analyze you because, I examined them for hours to try and get what I'm going to do. He said, doc, I got it. You have an open funnel, whatever that principle is. So you're open to getting ideas from somewhere. All of us have a conduit to that power. When you shut that conduit and you turn on all these compartments, you're confused.
And finally, Arun, if anybody would like more information on these techniques that you've described, where can they go? What can they do?
So a lot of this effort is already going on from my institute because there are only so many surgeons we can accept. So a lot of our staff puts out posts on LinkedIn, Instagram, all the social media places, YouTube. We have thousands of videos. And I not only show surgery, I show right from the patient entering the office, the ambience and how I greet them, till they leave. Then also, you're welcome, please. You can go on our website, gulanivision.com, or just email us, gulanivision@gulani.com. Anything you need, guys. Just promise to be an artist and enjoy the privilege of being an eye surgeon.
With that, we have nothing further. Thank you for all these learnings, Arun.
Pleasure. Absolutely.